Most entrepreneurs don't even know how to get started when it comes to pricing their online course. Most simply look at what others are doing in their niche and they try to copycat them without actually knowing why they're charging the amount of money that they're charging. And this is bad because a bad pricing strategy is a good enough reason for your course to flop. But you're not going to be one of those people because we're going to be looking at the secret formula to coming up with a price for your course that makes sense for both you and your customers. Okay, let's dive in. So is there a legitimate formula to coming up with a price for your course? Yes, there is one, and it starts by first calculating how much money do you want to make with your course. Now, let's try to keep it real. If you don't have an established audience of 100,000 email subscribers or 500,000 YouTube subscribers, don't come back to me saying that you want to make $1 million with your first online course because that's probably not going to happen. Again, let's try to keep our feet on the ground. For the purpose of this video, let's just assume that $10,000 is a healthy goal for you to work up to with your first online course that you're building on your own with no help. So now that you have an amount of money that you're looking to make with your course, we truly are one step closer to figuring out what pricing is going to work for us, right? We could, theoretically speaking, sell a $2,000 masterclass for which we would only need to get 5 customers to pay for it. Or we could do a $100 workshop for which we would only need to get 100 customers to sign up. Or, we could also do a low tier product of $10. That again, it would mean that we need to find about 1,000 people to sign up for it. Now, we've done the math to figure out how many courses we need to sell at different price tiers to hit our $10,000 milestone. But now we need to talk about conversions. How easy is it to get 5 people to purchase your $2,000 masterclass compared to getting 100 people to pay for your $100 course? Assuming that there is a difference, which, spoiler alert, yes, there's a big difference. Here's the thing, when you have a landing page and you offer something for free, you're going to experience the best conversion rate of your life, right? I mean, everyone is just going to be jumping and grabbing your free product. And they're not going to be complaining or asking any questions because it's free. It's going to be a beautiful day for everyone. But the moment you start charging for your product, even if it's just $10 or even if it's just $1, you're going to notice a massive drop in conversions. And the rule of thumb is that the more expensive your course gets, the lower conversions you'll experience. But it's important to note that it's not a linear relationship where if you double the cost of your course, you're cutting in half your conversion rate. You will experience an exponential decrease in conversions as your course gets more and more expensive. Okay, this is all great and stuff, and you're probably following along just fine up until now, but why is the conversion rate important? Well, it's important because we can now calculate how many people we need to reach in order to hit our $10,000 milestone. Knowing that most sales pages for low-tier products convert anywhere between 3 and 5%, and assuming that we're selling a low-tier course of, say about $10, we now know that we need to send about 20,000 people to our sales page in order to hit our $10,000 milestone. That's a lot of people. I mean, how long is it going to take you to build up an email list for which 20,000 people are going to want to see your sales page? Probably a while. And if you're thinking about cutting corners and doing it the short way by sending cold traffic to your sales page with ads, your conversion rate is going to plummet even more. And something similar happens with high-tier products. Now, like we talked about earlier, as your course price increases, your conversion rate is going to exponentially decrease. And assuming a 0.01% conversion rate for a $2,000 masterclass, which is some may say that it's a very optimistic conversion rate, you'd still need about 5,000 really, really warm leads to land on your sales page in order to make enough conversions to make $10,000. This is still not great. This is still pretty challenging. In my experience, courses that range anywhere from $100 to $200 perform the best because with a $100 course, you only really need about 100 people, actually precisely 100 people to purchase your course from you. And assuming a conversion rate of around 3%, which is pretty standard, you only really need about 3,000 people to land on your sales page in order to hit your $10,000 milestone. This is a much more manageable goal than trying to reach 50,000 people or trying to fight your way through optimizing your sales page to convince people to give you thousands of dollars for a masterclass. At the end of the day, you also need to be making a decision as to how fancy and how much value do you want to offer with your course, because with pricing, you also need to be managing people's expectations. If you're selling a $2,000 masterclass, you better be prepared to offer your viewers at least the same level of video and audio quality that you're seeing in this video. But there's about $7,000 worth of camera gear powering this whole setup. I mean, I'm not sure that you want to go there. Probably not. A $100 to $200 course is just going to make your life much, much easier when it comes to production costs and managing expectations. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section below, and consider subscribing if you're into online marketing. That's pretty much the only thing that we talk about here at Thrive Themes. Oh, and there are some really cool, useful links that you can click on in the description box if you want to learn more about building your online course with Thrive Apprentice. Thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Thanks again. Bye.